Welcome back to another Folked Up Fact of the Day. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate you spending a few minutes of your day. Every like, sub, comment, and every time you share one of these videos, it helps the community grow. I love bringing these forgotten stories from music history to life, and I couldn't do it without you guys. So, without any further ado, let's jump right in. Banned for clapping. Here's a strange piece of music history that sounds completely made up, but it's absolutely true. Picture this. It's 1942, World War II. It's raging across Europe. Every factory in Britain is working around the clock producing airplanes, tanks, ships, ammunition, and supplies that could help decide the outcome of the war. Every minute of production matters, and the governments are looking for anything that might slow down the war effort. Then along comes a song, an American hit, deep in the heart of Texas. It was sweeping across the English-speaking world, written by June Hershey and Don Swander. The tune was cheerful, memorable, and nearly impossible to forget. But what really made it famous was one unforgettable moment. After the line, "The stars at night are big and bright," everyone knew exactly what came next. Audiences loved it. Dance halls erupted with applause. Crowds couldn't resist joining it. Even people hearing it on the radio found themselves instinctively putting down whatever they were doing just to clap along. That was exactly what worried the BBC. At the time, many British factories played the radio throughout the workday to keep morale high while workers built equipment for the war effort. BBC officials became concerned that every time the song came on, thousands of workers might pause their jobs, even if only for a few seconds, to join with those famous 4 claps. A few seconds may not sound like much, but multiplied across thousands of workers and countless radio broadcasts, officials believed it could reduce wartime productivity at a time when every aircraft, every shell, and every vehicle rolling off the assembly line could make a difference. So in 1942, the BBC made an unusual decision. They banned Deep in the Heart of Texas from all their broadcasts, not because it contained offensive lyrics, not because it was politically controversial, not because it criticized the government. It was banned because it was simply too catchy. The BBC believed those 4 little claps could interrupt work in factories that were critical to Britain's war effort. Fortunately, the ban didn't last forever. Once the concern passed, the song returned to the airways, and those 4 famous claps became one of the most recognizable audience participation moments in most popular music today. And today, it's hard to imagine a government worrying about people enjoying a song a little too much. But during World War II, when every second counted, even a few beats of applause were considered a risk worth avoiding. So remember, sometimes history isn't about the biggest battles or the most famous speeches. Sometimes it's about 4 perfectly timed hand claps that were considered powerful enough to be banned. And that's your Get Folked Up Fact of the Day. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Get Folked Up, and ring the bell so you never miss another unbelievable story from the world of folk music, Americana, and music history. Until next time, keep the music alive, keep the stories alive, and keep getting folked up.